I know I've been terrible. I'm sorry. I miss love after lockup, but I'm going to get right into it because I kept you waiting this long. So let me get into it. Season 3, episode 5 and 6. This is the new crowd. And from the previews, it's not going to disappoint. But let's get into it. So I'm going to post the pictures after each couple that I talk about. Maybe before, but you'll see their picture as I'm talking about them. Let's put it that way. Season 3, and I don't know why they do the episodes like this, because it's like season 3, episode 5 and 6, but season 3 from last season was like 15, 16, so they all confused. In my mind, it's season 4, but I'm going to move on. Dante and Nicole. Dante is 33. He reminds you of Sid the Sloth, and you'll see in the picture. And Nicole is 23. She spent 4 years in Fluvanna, Virginia jail. And he says they're engaged. And I'm like, how? But okay. He's going to spoil her. He's showing everybody how he hasn't had sex in the years since he's been talking to her. And he pulls this doll out. It's about this big. It looks like from TV. And it's like a fake woman body or her torso. And it has a hole. And he, like, I guess, does things with it. You fill in the blank. And he just throws it in the dishwasher when people come by so they can't see that he's been, like, pleasuring himself. He's going to pick her up early in the morning. She comes out. She clearly looks uninterested in him, but has to play the role. She comes out and she runs into his arm. He picks her up and he gives her a kiss. She kisses him back. It still looks a little bit awkward. And she's like, oh, I couldn't have done it without you, baby. Oh, I love you so much. And this is his second, and this is most of their stories, their second or multiple inmate relationships. So I feel like it's you're a glutton for punishment. And she kisses him, and I'll add a picture. He has all kind of like white, I say cocaine, but they say it's jail makeup. In my mind, it got to be powder, but I don't know what the concoction is to make her get foundation when she comes out. But she kisses him, and his nose, his lips, just all this area is just cocaine filled. And he bought her a glass of wine and a stack of cash. And she's like, oh, what's this for, baby? Oh, thank you, baby. And I'm like, oh, this is so prostitute-ish, allegedly. But, you know, whatever. It looks uncomfortable. And he's like, oh, I can't wait to get home. And she goes, I can't wait to get home either. I can't wait to be with you. But then in her confessional, she's like, I haven't been touched in 4 years. And I kind of don't want to be touched. So I don't know what he's talking about. And she leaned up against him. And he's like, oh, you're making it right. You're making it right. And she's like she looks scared. I was concerned for a minute. But this is going to be interesting. It's going to be good. So that's Dante and Nicole. Rachel and Doug. Rachel's 35. Doug is 28. Rachel has custody of his son. I'm like, how, Sway? But I'm mind my business. She wants to adopt him when Doug gets out. Doug is very controlling. I'm concerned for her safety and her life at the same damn time. Because he is, every phone call they have played, he has been very aggressive toward her. So the probation officer gave him his, I don't know what is it called, gave him his, I guess what he's supposed to do, gave him his rules and regulations for when he's fresh out. He didn't like it, so he told her, call this bitch and handle it. He hung up the phone on her. You need me, but I'm going to let that go. So she, I'm going to get to it, baby. I'm going to get to it, baby. And she's all nervous and concerned. She's telling her mother, and her mother's like, I'm concerned because you went down this road before. Why are you doing this again? You married an ex-convict. The second person now, y'all. I told y'all they both did deal with the same kind of people. And her ex-husband was a heroin addict, abusive. They stopped being together. She says she joined the online pen pal just to be friends. Girl, please. You can find friends on the outside or meetup groups and everything else. But you chose a jail website because that's what you want. That's what you're used to. She spent $30,000 on him. And her mother is like, why are you doing this again? Why? But I got my eye on him. They've never spent time out in the outside world. They got married while he was in jail. I mean, then he tells her, you're different from the women I've tried to get money out of and hustle when I was in here. I love you and I'll get your name tattooed on my penis. So that make her different. Okay. Courtney and Josh. Courtney, this is an interesting one. Courtney's 30, Josh is 29. He's been in jail 11 years. She was a lieutenant, former CO of the same jail he was in. They found out they was together. She got fired, lost her lieutenant job as a CO. But if love is, okay, move on. So she had to do 2 months in jail, and she's on probation for 2 years. She can't pick him up, and they're not supposed to be living together or being together because a felon can't be with a felon who's on probation. So, but then they said they're going to quarantine for 2 weeks together. So I'm like, the show is already filmed, so, like, I don't know. I got nothing. But, she's crying, and she's so excited to see him. So she's picking him up in a pickle suit, and he's like, why are you in this pickle suit on the ground? And she said, oh, what's the big deal? Anyway, Brittany and Ray. Brittany is 33. Ray is 29. He's been in jail 3 years. Her family does not know that she's dating a felon because she is like, they're in this elite kind of middle-class suburbs family life, and this is not what they're used to for her. She had been dating him for 9 months and hadn't told anybody. And she thought it would be best to tell her whole family, her dad's birthday, that I'm dating a felon. He gets out in a couple days and I want y'all to meet him. Don't nobody want to meet this man. Don't nobody want to meet this man. So her mom was like, don't bring him here. I don't want to meet him. I want to meet him when he has something to bring to the table other than his parole record. Then they're like, well, where's he going when he comes out? She says, oh, his dad's house. Well, she's lying again. He's being paroled to her house. You are 33 and you have your own everything. Why are you lying again? But okay, I'm on my business. Lisa and Stan, scratch my eyes out and call me stupid, please. Lisa is 39 and Stan is 65. Lisa has been in jail for 10 months. They met on a seeking arrangement website. She got locked up. He continued to be with her. When he met her and they showed pictures when they were like arrangementing, whatever that looked like, she had long hair. She looked really nice. Lisa's a lesbian, y'all. Lisa's a lesbian looking for money because she gets out and they show her preview with this little mohawk top front thing right here. And she's real strong in the body and big wide back. Stan is like, no, she's gorgeous. And him in this damn crushed velvet red robe is killing me with this whole black toupee piece with the gray sides. I don't know who we think he is. Stan is worth $2.3 million. He says he has an active lifestyle. He likes zip lining, bicycling, and he likes having sex. That makes him youthful. Okay. She calls him over and over again, and she keeps telling him, oh, she wants to get back into the basement and do what they did before. Apparently, Stan has some kind of sex dungeon thing-ish going on in the basement, and she wants to do it again. I'm like, you just trying to really secure that bag, huh? His kids don't want to meet her because they think she's a gold digger like she was in the past. And I don't blame him. Stan's inheritance that he gets when he dies, 25% will go to each of his kids. I think he has 2, and then she'll get the rest, which is $500,000. And she's trying to convince him she doesn't look the same anymore. She's saying, like, I gained weight, my hair is bad. He went and bought her some wigs from this wig shop. The wigs look real. I'm a hooker on 42nd Street, 34th Street, 28th Street, and Ben Sinklin. Like, Then she calls him again and tells him her brother got a charge and she's asking him for help and how it's just money to get him out. He's like, no, let him chalk it up, suck it up, and be in jail like you in jail. It's going to be a lot. I got it done in not even 10 minutes. Like, subscribe, stay tuned. I'll do next 2 episodes next week to keep y'all up to date. I promise I'm gonna do better with my life. I love you. Thanks for watching. Bye.